listening to KHEN LP 106.9 FM Salida, Colorado. KHEN is a volunteer-supported community radio station and media platform. We're committed to building community through programming, education, and engagement. And KHEN is sponsored in part by the Highside Bar and Grill. The Highside Bar and Grill offers seasonal cocktails and daily rotating specials. With riverside dining on their patio, a heated deck, and an indoor dining room, they also host live music every weekend featuring local and visiting musicians. They're located at 300 West Sac Avenue in Salida and are open 7 days a week starting at 11 a.m. For more information, visit highsidesalida.com. And KHEN is supported in part by Hilltop Broadband. Hilltop Broadband offers residential and business wireless internet service throughout Salida and Poncha Springs and Chaffee County. Service is also available in Fremont County, Custer County, and more. To experience the Hilltop difference or request new customer information, visit hilltop-broadband.com or just call them 877-783-2889. Well, good morning, Salida. Welcome to the Riverflow Live. I'm your host, Jim Lofgren, and today's Friday, November 21st. I am very happy to have the leader of the Tomcats, Tom Dessain, in the studio. The Tomcats are playing Saturday night at the Highside starting at 6 o'clock. And all my listeners, welcome Tom Dessain to the Coop. Yay!
I love it.
Welcome to the chicken coop, man. Tom,
coop.
welcome, dude. Long time coming.
Yes, it's been never. So
I'm glad you stopped by the station yesterday and we got a connection and got you in.
Right. This was kind of last minute surprise, and I went, oh, okay.
It works out perfect that way.
Right. It's so nice to be here at the public radio station. I got to help start KVNF over in Paonia, which is a flagship public radio station.
That's quite a few years ago, huh?
Almost 50 years old.
Wow.
That station. I think they're 49. But anyway, yeah, I got to be a first DJ for 3 years, and painted the walls and did a live show. I think we did the first live show there at the Never Ready Band. That was our name. That was a bad name.
Good memories, man. Thanks for doing that 50 years ago.
Yeah.
We're like 22 or 23 years old here.
Right. Well, there's nothing like a public radio station. It's like I don't know. I got to have a good symbolism here, but it's like a coffee shop with really cool gear.
I love working here. I hear that you were a member of the Lazy Aliens.
No, I wasn't a member. No, hold on.
Okay, I got that wrong.
Wait, let me tell the story real quick here. I'm 15 years old down in Texas. My brother Kenny, who's 12 years older, showed up and said, I got a job for Tom in Colorado. And within an hour, we were gone. And I've never stopped thanking him. It was the key to the jail, So we came up to Colorado and built a cabin in Bonanza. But we came directly to Salida. And we're bucking hay for the Karsten Ranch out on the back road. And I met a lot of people that are still here, specifically like Peter Simonson. He didn't even have the Vic yet when I met him. That was 1970. Picey Hilton from Hilton Lumber and stuff like that. So they were all older than me, but I was the young punk brother. But a lot of them are still here, and I've come back. And so here I am. We spent the summer up here, came up every summer, but we were sitting around the campfire up on Silver Creek, and J.N. Bates was there from the Lazy Aliens Blues Band. Is before the band. He's playing guitar by the campfire, and I said, hey, huh. So I went back to Texas, and my other brother, who's 13 years older than me, he had a guitar he never played, and he gave me his guitar and a song book for that album there, Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
I remember when that came
Bob Dylan,
out.
And that was what I had, and that's all you need to learn to play guitar, people, is a song book, songs you know. They show you the chords, you play it, you sing it, you learn it. I did that for 19 years.
You must have done a good job of it.
I did it. I had a garage apartment separated from the house. Nobody knew I was playing for years. I'd go up play 4 or 5 hours a night. You do anything for 4 or 5 hours a night, you'll get good at it. But yeah, no, that was how I started. So JN was my inspiration, which turned into becoming a music teacher, getting going to school for music education, putting on the Crestone Music Festival. People may know me from that. I hope people here made that festival. I was the.
What year did that start out in?
It started in 1999 as a one-day attempt, and then in 2000 I took over, made it a 2.5-day festival. Brought in Richie Havens from Woodstock.
Oh
Oh,
my!
it was so cool out there on the golf course in Crestone. It was wonderful. We had, yeah, I gotta brag here. We had Richie Havens, Dave Mason.
Dave Mason,
We had Leon Russell,
Leon?
T, Edgar Winter, Fabulous Thunderbirds,
Edgar.
Robin Ford, John Mayall and the Blues Breakers.
Oh
All these are
my!
such great acts. You couldn't believe it. And then we were multi-genre, multicultural. So we did newer stuff like Elephant Revival and Canal and the Haunted Wind Chimes and Lunar Fire and stuff like that. And then we had we would jump from gospel to reggae to salsa. It didn't matter. 2 stages. It was just so fun.
How cool! What cool times!
And I had to retire. Not because I was old, even though I am, but because I have a daughter. I got recycled and I went around again. I have a 17-year-old daughter at the school. And many of you out there may have seen her as Hades in Hades Town. Just happened
Very
production.
nice. You
She's
should
got
be
quite the
proud.
voice, and she's just driving me. But anyway, she's a senior, and I'm an old guy about to have an empty nest. I call myself a paw dad, grandpa and a dad. I got 3 other children. They're all grown up and doing stuff, and down in Alamosa and down in Albuquerque. So anyway, but that's
You're
yeah.
proud daddy.
JN was my inspiration to do all that, and I mean that's. Music has been my life, and that was
I'm glad you're in this area.
yes.
I'm glad
Sorry, I
you're
got a
here.
little choked up there. I miss JN, but anyway.
Tell me
yeah,
about
go ahead.
Tell me about the Tomcats. How'd that come about?
Well, it was 16 years ago. The bass player Bill Smith and I started to play music together. I was in another band, Rescue Party, and but we just started to play together. And I have let's see, what did a local musician call it? Quirky. I have quirky music. If you see the poster, we're a funk, swing, folk rock funny band. So that's a lot of genre. We do all original. That's all we're going to be doing. And I just seem to have written a lot of songs. So why do other people's when we like ours? But Bill and I started playing 16 years ago, and he moved away and came back, and he still rehearsed my songs even when he was gone. I couldn't believe it. He is a world-class bass player. He's actually kind of the soul of the band. We're all kind of there because of him. He's, let's see, how do I say this? If Bella Fleck played the bass, this would be Bill.
Wow.
He plays as
Quite innovative, isn't he?
he plays as fast as I can finger pick. He hurt his arm in an accident with a dump truck. Got his arm caught in the mechanism and couldn't play bass like he used to with his 2 fingers. So he picked up a flat pick and was able to do that. And then he picked up his 3 fingers, and so he plays bass like Chet Atkins. So I don't know how else to describe it except he's really, really fast, very tasteful, and
I can't wait to see him play on
he's
Saturday.
He's a lead instrument. We give him leads because that's how good he is. In fact, I don't get leads. He gets my leads. So that's just fine. I'm the rhythm guy, and I call myself his front man.
So you
He's
got
not
2.
my bass player. He's my.
So you
I'm
got
his
2
front man.
guitarists. You got a bass
Right, and drums.
and
Pretty
drums.
Straight up.
Who's playing your drums?
The drum is Danny Schufert from Salida Den.
Yeah,
A lot of you guys will know him.
yeah. He played with Bruce Hayes' band.
Yeah, he plays with Bruce.
A few
Bruce
months
Hayes
ago
band,
at the
and
Vic and stuff. Outstanding drummer.
I like his vocals. We do 3 and 4 part harmonies, and he's real solid. And he's in between us all. The bass player Bill and my lead guitarist live in Crestone. He lives in Moffett. I live here in Salida. So I go to his place. We all go to his place, and he's great. Now, my lead guitarist is Marcus Daniels, and he just screams. He's so good. It's amazing these guys still want to do my songs, but we do. Now, Bill also writes all of our instrumental funk stuff. He's just really good, and so we do that. And then Marcus has a few songs that we do. He's got his own band. Of course, everybody's in bands, right? That's just the way it is. But this is my only one.
Do you know what Marcus's other band is? Because that name sounds
Yes,
so familiar.
Crest Town.
Crest Town.
Is the name of the band. And but yeah, we have a lot of fun, and
I'm excited you guys are playing, and I'm glad you're starting at 6 o'clock because
Right.
I have tickets to the last waltz at 7:30, and I get to check you guys out
Check
for
us
a
out.
good
You can-
hour and a half
right.
before I have to head out.
Happy hour. We'll call it happy.
Yeah, we'll call it happy hour.
So anyway, yeah, there you go. I do work with the school. They just did that production. I'm a sound man, so I helped with the microphones when they got those new mics, so you can hear them. And so that's been a joy to work with all those kids. Oh my, and my daughter, of course. But yeah, it's just so fun. And working with Andre Wilkins, oh my gosh.
Kudos to Andre Wilkins. And,
We should
yeah.
all just just have a little fun that we pay into for him, because it's just crazy.
He's outstanding addition to
so
the
outstanding.
community, what he does for the school system. It's like,
Yeah.
oh my. It's like, we're so blessed here.
And my daughter's in the choir, and they got to go to Carnegie Hall and perform.
Isn't that cool?
I was just couldn't believe
Proud daddy?
So I taught at the Crestone Charter School 11 years, taught band, rock grass. I had a rock grass band. Basically, I did what Bones does at about 7% of what he does. But
Hey, you're doing
yeah,
something.
I taught sound, taught guitar, bass, drums, mandolin, banjo, all that stuff, and that was fun. But I retired. And quit
You
all
changed
that
a lot of
stuff.
lives doing that.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it was fun. It was great fun. The
Touching young people's lives. I love it.
I think what I know I'm talking a lot, but we have an hour.
Yeah,
So
we got till 12.
what I'm really
Keep talking.
proud of is what the offshoot of the Crestone musical, what happened. Because we were multi-genre, multicultural, we came into contact with a lot of very interesting acts, because we would have steel drums and taiko drums and just all kinds of music, Celtic, salsa. And so I started to take acts like that to the schools, because in the San Luis Valley, there are 14 school districts. Most of them are 1A, so it's like 120 kids, K through 12. And all they get are cops and dentists for their assemblies. So I started to bring these acts to the schools, and I did it for free, wrote grants, made fundraisers, and so I had like a portable planetarium, riparian rescue. I had over 40 acts
Good on you.
that I brought to the schools. I did over 250 shows over 22 years. It was just so, and I got to tell one story.
Just
And
one.
then I'll play
Come
some
on.
music, I promise. I'm in Sawatch, and I got contacted by a promoter in New Mexico, in Taos, that was producing a band from Cuba. They were on visa, and they came here and recorded an album, and they were on tour, and they said, could I do anything with them? So I took them to the schools, and this was, I don't know if you know much about Cuba, but the education's free, and you get to get educated in what you want to get educated in as far as you want to go. So the musicians are all like have masters in music, but they stick to the Cuban style of music. The what was the album? The Cuban, Ry Cooder went down there and got all the music. The Buena Vista Social Club. So that was the style they played, and there were two dancers to demonstrate, a male and female dancer. Then there was very interesting instrumentation, upright bass, classical guitar, a trace guitar, which is 3 pairs of strings created in Cuba that is in C, and it plays the piano rhythm part.
Wow.
You've heard it, but you just didn't know it.
I just didn't know
higher
it.
pitched. It's called a trace. A trace. Then there was a bassoon, a sax and flute, and a lead singer and a percussionist. It was
Interesting music.
and it was just so tight and perfect. It was just amazing. But at every show I would do, I would say, okay, questions and answers at the end of the show, right? And so we have, people are asking really interesting questions to these guys, like, how did you escape, and all that sort of stuff. We got to the last question. I called on this boy. He had a Broncos t-shirt on. I said, okay, one more question. I called him. I pointed at him, you. And the whole place went, held its breath. And the boy said that he thought the drummer was really good, but he had this intense stutter. And so it took a while for him to say it, but he said it. And the whole place was just kind of like, why did you call on him of all the people, right? But it was fine, you know. He said, so I translated to the drummer that he really thought you were good, and he smiled at the boy and he motioned him down. And he took his hands, put them on the bongos, and taught him a little beat, you know. And so he was playing, and everybody was, oh, isn't that great, you know? And they were clapping, and then he looked at the band member, and the band looked around, and boom, they started to play. So now he's playing with the band, and the place starts to cheer, people, you know, and then the leader looks back at the boy and go faster? And his eyes are like, you know, plates. You know, he's so big, he's just going at it. And so they picked up the tempo of the song, and the place it was like a Beatles concert. People were crying, I was crying, people were leaving. It was just nuts. And I would go there twice a year, so I would always just check up on Roy, and how's Roy doing? And the teachers told me, well, his stutter got a little better, and his grades might have gotten a little better. His social status just soared because he was so brave and got up there, you know. That really changed that part. But, excuse me, yeah, this is... but the cool part was that his parents heard about it, bought him a drum set, which he played throughout high school.
That's
so
awesome.
It was just so cool. You know,
He changed his life.
Well,
You got started on guitar at 15.
at 15.
How did you find a guitar?
Just my brother. Like I said, I borrowed his guitar. And,
You bought his old guitar?
well, I just borrowed it. I never gave it back. Thank you, Ron.
And 55 years later, are you
55 years
self-taught?
later. So self-taught, and then after 19 years, I went to college, studied classical guitar to see what I was doing. That was quite the experience. But yeah, I went for music education, loved it, went to Adams State, and a non-traditional student. Anyway, that was a blast. I should play something soon. Here.
Sure. I'd love to hear something.
Obviously, the band's not here, so all the harmonies are not going to be. But I'm going to do probably the first song I'll do is probably what people most know me for. It's called "Tofu to Go." It was written a long time ago, before tofu was on the map, really. But anyway, it's almost a true story. Hope you enjoy it here. Well, hitchhiking back Colorado to Texas, I ran into some boys from New Orleans. Went to a truck stop just to get some breakfast. That waitress asked me what it was I wanted. This is what I screamed. I said, tofu to go, brown rice, seaweed on the side, tofu to go, and some avocado. Yeah, well, you know, I know that waitress. She thought that I was really weird. She didn't know what tofu was, and well, that's always what I hear. She said, hold on, sir. I'll be back in a minute, if you please. And she picked this big old ugly-looking hairy cookie. Said, what's this crap that you need? And I said, tofu to go, brown rice, seaweed on the side, tofu to go, and some avocado. Take it, Marcus. I usually just play rhythm, so I'm doing my best. Well, now I tried to tell this cook about the versatility of a soybean. He just looked down at me real mean. He said, man, you want grits a real bad scene. I said, I'll take the grits. And I'm mighty glad that I did stay, because these tobacco-spitting truckers came and sat by us, and I almost choked when I heard them say. Now this is where the band all talks about food. So, can I see a menu there? What are you doing? Was that, you got that same apple pie you had before? The coffee was pretty good last time I was here. Who's cooking? Stan? Oh man, that Salisbury Spam was not the hottest thing I've ever had, but I'll take a burger maybe. But what I really want to know is if you have any tofu to go, brown rice, seaweed on the side, tofu to go, and some avocado. Tofu to go, brown rice, seaweed on the side, tofu to go, and some avocado, yeah. Tofu to go, brown rice, seaweed on the side, tofu to go, avocado, yeah. Tofu to go. Brown rice, seaweed on the side. Tofu to go. Some avocado. And this is where we get the whole crowd to sing a cappella. Will you sing with me? Tofu to go, brown rice, seaweed on the side. Mr. DJ Man. Tofu to go. Brown rice, seaweed on the side. Tofu to go. Some avocado. And some avocado. Oh, well, we'll take it.
Good song.
Thank you so much.
Oh my.
That was one of the funny ones that hasn't had a crass attack.
We have funk, swing, folk, rock, and funny.
That's right.
We got all.
And I can't tell you how humbling it is to have these guys play with me. It's just so fun. They are so good, and I'm just like hanging on.
They're bringing in good energy.
They're doing it. In fact, I have a song that I wrote specifically about that, and I'm not going to say the whole title because it's public radio, but the title is "I'm Bill's B Word." Okay? So I'm going to do his part as best I can, and my part. And
Very
it's
good.
just going to be a little teaser here, but here we go. All right. All right. Boom ba doom bam 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 ba doo ba dam boom ba dee ba bam bing bam bing ba doom boom ba ding boom ba ding bam ba zoom bam da bam ba dee ba dee bam billy ba boom zap boom boom ba doom ba doom ba doom boom bam dee bam bam. That's all I do is just that for him, so he can just play bam boom ba doo ba doo ba doom bam boom 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 boom. Just to tease him. Yeah, I just let him play the lead. He just goes at it. All right. Now I was just got a little something there for you.
I can't wait to hear Bill play his bass.
Yes. So let's see. Golly, I've talked about so much. One thing that really gets me about music, when I would teach it in the school, I would teach the science of it more, because music is its own. It's its own definition. If it sits by itself, because it's math. It's a lot of math, and it's a whole language. And the science of sound is a whole science. But then there's this creative thing, and so it's a really interesting twist of all of that. See, our brain is constantly looking to help us out. It's constantly looking for. And that's why certain songs really minister to us, because our brain is saying, yeah, you want that. Crosby, Stills, and Nash, those harmonies, man, that's triggering something you need. And so you're drawn to it, and when you're writing songs, you're expressing emotions or feelings or humor or whatever it is and your brain is like, okay, yeah, you need this. You can do this. Let's do this. So it's a whole different slant. Of course, the way waves work in the air and harmonies, it's just bizarre, because you can't just change keys and have the same product. You could play a song in E minor, and it has a feeling that A minor doesn't, which has a feeling that E minor doesn't, or B minor. The keys all, because of the tones changes and different levels, they all affect your brain in a different way. And it's just, we all have brains that have propensities towards certain needs, and that's the music. You wonder why. How can you like that music? Well, that's why, because I need it.
It resonates that way.
That's right. The kids are always like, oh, so let's write a song here, and what sounds like how you feel. So I taught songwriting too in the school. God, that was fun. And so that's kind of the premise. You don't come at it I don't know how to say it. It's just that you have to be open to letting it be there, because it is there for you, waiting.
You're a cool, fun teacher to grow up
It was
with.
so fun. I let them curse too, but I got in trouble for that. They had to stop. But they liked me. All right. So I should play another song.
You should.
Let me. I just did something pretty simple. Let's do something a little different. This is one of the band's favorites for sure. This is called Unconditional Love. That's Bill. Well, unconditional love is what I need to give and to get it. Well, unconditional love, don't you want it to give and to get it? Well, no offense is taken, no defense in the making. Well, it's the way to your heart. No defense is taken, no offense in the making. It's the way to your heart, it's the way to your heart, it's the way to your heart, it's the way to your heart. It's the way to your heart, it's the way to your heart, it's the way to your heart. Unconditional love, untraditional love, yeah, unconditional love. Who can do it? Who can love this way? Untraditional love, who won't misconstrue it? Give that stuff away. Yeah, well, no offense is taken, and no defense in the making. Well, it's the way to your heart. No defense is taken, no offense in the making. It's the way to your heart, it's the way to your heart, it's the way to your heart, it's the way to your heart. It's the way to your heart, it's the way to your heart, it's the way to your heart. Unconditional love, yeah, traditional love.
Very nice, Tom.
And I didn't do the instrumental because that's Marcus's job.
That's Marcus's job.
That stuff.
Dude, you started playing at 15 on your
Yeah.
brother's guitar.
Right.
How did the songwriting develop over the years?
I didn't know any better.
Couldn't help it.
Hey, guess what I was going through at 15?
Puberty?
No, that was over. I couldn't get a girlfriend. I was short. My nickname was Flea. I mean, it was spelled both ways. And I was so little I had to run. Yeah, so no, I didn't know any better. You know, when I found that E minor chord, oh my gosh. Oh, that
You definitely have a gift for
Oh.
writing music. So
Well, we're just getting started here. Yeah, no, that was it. I just didn't know any better. Nobody was listening. That's a key to learning any instrument is that you're by yourself. And you're not thinking about what you sound like. You're just doing it, you know. So, yeah, that's a big part. I mean, you talk to people that are famous. Eddie Van Halen, he sat on his bed and played guitar for hours and hours every night instead of going out with his friends. That's what he said. And
perfecting his art.
yeah, you just do it. I even tell my students, don't practice, just play.
Just play.
Just take what you have,
Play
what
for
you
your
got
own
so far,
satisfaction.
and mess with it and play with it, and that is practicing. But yeah, you don't have to. Yeah, I teach some adults, and it's really difficult because they treat it like an adult would treat a problem. You know,
Overthink it.
I overthink it. I got this guitar. Do I want to buy an expensive one or a cheap one? I might want to get a cheap one until I get it. But that doesn't play very well. You know, it's this whole, they can't, you know, I got to set aside 30 minutes. Everybody was like, just sit down and enjoy it. That's where it's at. And then once you love it, you can't get rid of it.
Do you remember your first paid gig?
Oh, first paid gig was at Rice University. I think I got $10. Played in, I'm
That's probably a lot of money back then.
16, 17 years old, playing at the Rice University pub. How I got that gig, I don't know. Somebody called this number, and I called, yeah, sure, come on over. $10, you know, and I couldn't even tell you what I played. I have no idea. But the worst gig, you want the worst gig ever?
Yeah.
The Elks Club in Delta, Colorado.
Did you get booed? Is it like?
No, we didn't get booed.
Did you have the beer bottles being thrown?
There were
at the
4
chicken
people
wire?
at the bar, and there was this little stage around in apparently a conference room or dining room or something. So we were off over there on this little stage with no lights, and they just wanted Kenny Rogers, and it was. I think we did Tofu to go about 5 times. I mean, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. But it's all right. I did play at the Vic a long time ago. Slept upstairs. Oh my goodness. So let's do let's see here. Let me tell you about some of our funny songs. I can't do them all, but some of the titles are I Get to Be Old Now. Yeah, I'll play a little of that.
I love my dog.
Yeah, that's coming up. So this like I said, some of my songs have a little crass attack. So I'm just going to do the beginning so that you have an idea, and then you can come to the show and hear the rest.
It's a teaser.
Right. Well, I get to be old now. I finally decided. Yeah, I get to be old now. So now I got invited. I get to be old now. I'm taking up praying. Yeah, I get to be old now. I'm sorry, what was I saying? I get to be old now. I'm developing spots on my hands and my face and my feet and those cheeks. It's like buckshot polka dots. I get to be old now. I'm wiser but tired. It's like a bad job. I'm doing my worst. I just can't get fired. That's it. The rest gets a little dirtier.
I love it.
Well, there you go. Oh, all right. Well, I'm gonna go right into another one here. But if you're gonna be a songwriter, you have to write a love song that knocks down walls and borders that even men will like. A love song that men will like. This was the challenge, but you got to be able to do that if you're going to be a songwriter. So this is called a love song. Well, in the middle of the night, you woke me, and that old familiar feeling came on strong. I just had to go outside so I could tell you, stop your barking, damn it! I mean it, shut up, don't make me come out there. I sure love my dog. I love my dog. I love my dog. His companionship just can't be beat. Except when the neighbor's dog's in heat. I must repeat, I sure love my dog. Well, I'm wondering if I should keep going or not. I'm gonna try. Can I have your permission to keep going?
Yes,
here?
keep going.
He always seems to know what I'm thinking. I even think it's cute the way he begs. Likes to help me home if I've been drinking. I just wish that he would get off of my leg. I love my dog. I love my dog. Of course, we get everybody howling in the audience. And he's by my side through thick and thin. Except, of course, when he breaks wind. I'll tell you, friend, I sure love my dog. Yes, I do. Seriously now. Hope someday that I can find a woman who'll be as good as he has been to me. Just one habit I'll have to start breaking. I won't put her outside when she needs to be. I love my dog. I love my dog. Yes. Breath is bad, his brain is fried. He's untrainable, I kinda tried. I can't decide why I love my dog. I love my dog. I love my dog. Seriously now, our friendship, it will last and last. So one more skunk, then it's his ass. Yeah, you don't have to ask. Oh, I lost my dog. Yes, I love my dog. Woo, woo. That was rough.
I love it. We're going to be in for a treat Saturday night.
A little bit. It was the edge of crass, right? That was the edge of crass?
A little crassy.
Yeah. Have you been diagnosed yet? I'm not going to do that one. I'm Mr. Right the Wrong Age. That's a little too suggestive. But there's just a few more of the funny songs. So I should probably get back to more serious stuff. All right?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
11:40. We're just doing fine here. So in contrast to this really simple, corny country comedy that I write, I do some interesting things here.
On a more serious note.
Well, just that quirky thing that I've been identified as. So this was when I was in school. We were studying. Can't remember the composer's name, but he would play all 12 notes before he repeated one. And just sounded awful, but we were studying him instead of the Moody Blues. I mean, why can't we study the Moody Blues? Well, here I'm in college. This is what you do. So, I mean, so I thought, well, what would happen if I just played chords in a row? So I wrote this song. It's called Harmony, and it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then variations thereof. But
I love it.
it's a little bit hard to pull off the ending without a lead instrument because we just go nuts. But it's okay. You'll understand. I made you it vocally. Okay, Harmony. Now I'm trying hard to understand that don't come that easy. I'm right here by your side, lend a helping hand when I can. But that don't come that easy. That don't come that easy. But with you, there's hope. With you, there's love. Yeah, with you, there is joy. There is joy with you, sweet harmony. Now I can't go much faster than the faster that we're at. And I cannot slow down to save my life. Headed for disaster, I'm the master of that bet. I'm running all of love's red lights. Yeah, now I hope I'm not jetting to regretting where I get. Baby, why can't we just aim straight for paradise? Well, now that don't come that easy. That don't come that fast. That don't come that easy. That don't come that fast. That don't come that easy. That don't come that fast. But you know, we can find a way. Make it right today. We can find a way. But with you, there's hope. There is hope. But with you, there's joy. There is joy. With you, there's love. With you, sweet harmony. With you, sweet harmony. With you, sweet harmony. With you, sweet harmony. Take it, boys! Woo! With you,
Very nice,
That cool?
dude. That's a good
I don't
song.
know where that came from. But yeah, very cool.
Guys, you're in for a treat Saturday night at the High Side, starting at 6, man. Don't miss that.
All right. Whew. Well, this has been just fun. We got 13 minutes left.
What are we going to do with 13 minutes?
I'm going to look at my brain on paper. So, why don't we play
A
the
13-minute
canned
jam.
music that I brought? Right? We got that YouTube thing.
I
We've
got it
a
pulled up
YouTube.
right here. Let me see if I
And
can.
these are kind of rough. They're live at the Drift Inn. We did play at the Drift Inn twice. Oh, I should say, this is our first show within the city limits of Salida. That's why they let me on the radio station.
I
'cause think it's
remember the
first show.
Tomcats playing at the Drift
The Drift
Inn.
Inn. We played twice at the Drift Inn.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're remembering.
Well, yeah.
Now he's remembering.
I put together that music schedule, and now
Oh.
it's jogging my memory that you said the
Yes.
Drift Inn. It's like,
Right,
I remember
right.
that name from somewhere.
What a great venue. We loved it out there. And just had
Yeah.
a fabulous show. It's just so fun. But now let's play.
Let's see
You'll
what
get
we
to
got.
hear my lead guitarist here. This is called Mainline.
Let's see if we can get this pulled up here. We're going to be plugging it in.
One more time, I tell you that child, I'm on the main line, cruising round, stumbling around blind, no. I'm on the main line, just something, something around, down that road, yeah.
There you go. All right.
And that was a live recording.
yes.
You guys are rocking out, dude.
Yeah, rocking out. Yeah, I want you to hear that electric guitar. It's just a little bit since he's not here today.
It's on the YouTube channel, the Tomcats by Danny Schufert over there.
There you go.
Maybe it's on his channel.
Yes. So let's go ahead and roll it. This is another song that we actually produced a little bit more. It kind of shows our harmony. It's called Just Like Home.
Here we go. Just Like Home, the Tomcats.
Sorry, guys.
Wrong
Trying
song.
to find it here. It's somewhere right in there.
Would it be right here, right?
Right in there.
That's where it starts right here.
No. This is 2 songs. So it's in here somewhere. You got to go much further. Oh, sorry, we should have cued this ahead of time. But it's halfway. It's about halfway through that. There somewhere. Let's see what we got. Oh, this is on light radio. Like a shelter from a storm, wood stove burning safe and warm. You're just like home to me, girl. There we are, rain or shine, side by side. You're just like home to me, girl. Once was 2, now it's 3. She got some of you, some of me. You're just like home to me, girl. You're just like home to me, girl. You're just like home. Times go good, times go bad. Time for love is all we have. You're just like home to me, girl. This little one, she's so sweet. We finally get to meet. You're just like home to me, girl. Build a home, make it tight. Build a family, make it right. You're just like home to me, girl. You're just like home to me, girl. You're just like home. Like a shelter from a storm, wood stove burning safe and warm. You're just like home to me, girl. There we are, rain or shine, standing side by side. You're just like home to me, girl. Once was 2, now it's 3. Some of you, some of me. You're just
Nice song.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we finally got one recorded.
That's good. Feels like home. I like that, and I like the words you write.
Part of what's going on is Bill and I have been together 16 years, but Danny has been with us for just a few, and Marcus is fairly new. He's been with us for a year, so that's why we're kind of getting out as a band. We haven't played in Salida before, except at the Drift Inn, but now here we are. So we're finally coming out of the alley.
I've been in Salida for 10 years, and I've heard Danny Schuford's name for years, and it wasn't until last year I actually heard him play, and he's with the Bruce Hayes Band playing at the Vic.
Right.
Holy cow, what a drummer. It's like,
It's gonna be
wow.
fun. You want to dance? This is your chance.
This could be a good band. Saturday night, 6 o'clock at the High Side.
That's right.
Tomcats. Man, you don't want to miss this. And what do we got? 2 minutes left?
2 minutes. I don't
2
know what
minutes
to
left?
do in 2 minutes.
What can we talk about in 2 minutes?
What could we talk about in 2 minutes?
One, I'd like to thank all of my underwriters, Independent Whitewater, Colorado Housing Finance Authority, Monarch Mountain, Randy Canny, Attorney at Law, the Victoria Tavern, Salida Garden Supply, Oveja Negra Bikepacking, Highside Bar and Grill, and Hilltop Broadband. I am so thankful for them for underwriting my show and allowing me to do this every week. And I thank you, Tom, for coming in and stopping at the station yesterday.
Well, it's Salida. It's great. It's only 6 blocks away. No, I appreciate it. We can come back sometime, and I would love to get. I did work with Kahan on the last chicken stock. I was a sound man with Trevor,
Excellent.
and so just letting you guys know, I hope we do another chicken stock. I'm all in favor of it.
I hope we do
And,
another one
we'll,
too.
We'll just talk. I'll be talking to you guys about that. But anyway, no, it's great fun, and hope to see you guys out there at the High Side. That would be
Saturday night
fabulous.
starts at 6 o'clock. Geezer
o'clock.
gig. I love them.
Yes. All right.
We'll be home by 9. What do we got? We got 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
30 seconds?
Oh my goodness.
What are we going to talk about for 30 seconds?
I think this is just a cool radio station. I think you should just come down here and come say hello and throw $10 on the table. There you go.
I agree. Come by and say hi to us.
There you go.
123 East 3rd Street.
All right.
539-106.9. Imagine that as a phone number. Oh, look at this. We're getting down into the top of the hour.
Thank you, people.
Thanks for coming in, Tom.
You bet. Thank you.
Saturday night, 6 o'clock at the High Side. Don't miss it.
It's been a long, hot summer after a long, cold year.
This is Colorado guitarist Kerry Warren, and you are listening to KHENLP Salida